What is going on, my Bob Nation? And I just got eaten. So today, I'm just going to do some kind of cut commentary thing, and I will be talking about Nationals, my Nationals experience, and the new format for the 2015 and 2016 season. So pretty much for this video, I'll just kind of ramble on a lot. And yeah. So this video is actually supposed to be like a little bit more fancy, should I say? Or, should have wanted to put more work into this video. But I'm kind of working on other videos and stuff. And I feel like if I wait any longer, Nationals video up, I will just forget, what I played in my matchups and all that. So without further ado, let's just get this started. I'm ready. Let's start talking about Nationals. So the first day of Nationals, which some people call it just day 0, but that was on Thursday. I got there at like 4:30ish in Indianapolis. It was like a 4.5 hour drive. And so yeah, I just got there, signed in, got my cool playmat that you guys have seen in some other videos. So that is really cool and amazing about that. Oh, and also, if you guys don't know what a guard IO is, I'll just kind of give you a simple explanation. You're a cell, start out really tiny, eat those little dots, become a bigger cell, eat other people's cell, other players' cells, and yeah, that's pretty much what you do. So it's kind of an easy game to multitask with. Oh yeah, and this thing, if you're small enough to fit in it, you can like go inside of it, but yeah. If you're big and you hit that, it'll like blow you up into like little tiny pieces. So that's not fun at all. And you can also press the space bar to like split into 2 cells. So if you're big, you can kind of like hit someone else and eat them. But I'm just getting off topic. Need to go back on topic. Let's start with day 1 of Nationals. So for day 1, it went a lot longer than some people had expected. I actually expected it to go a lot longer, and it didn't go as long. But it was kind of annoying because I showed up there at like 7:30ish, and there were a lot of people there. And by 8 o'clock, which is the time that Pokemon had said that they would open the doors to the convention center, just FYI, they didn't. And yeah, it was kind of annoying. That was the main reason why it was annoying. So by the time we actually got into the convention center, it was like 8:20ish maybe. Then after that, we had to start getting ready with our deck list. So we already had our deck list like ready, but it took them like 40 minutes to collect our deck list. So that was really annoying. And then they have to, go over like the basic rules, like make sure your deck list has the, if you have Professor Juniper on it, make sure you write Professor Juniper, not just Professor or not just Juniper. Stuff like that. And they just like said, have fun. And by the time we actually got started and paired up, it was like 9:30. So we were already like half an hour behind schedule. So I was expecting a long day. So for round 1, I played a Mega Manectric deck, and I actually did fairly well against it. I was kind of a little nervous about it, but I won both my games against the Mega Manectric deck. I just got Garbodor out pretty much really easily, both 2 games, and I was able to just prevent the Mega Manectric deck from getting out, the Shaymins and stuff like that, and that was really fun. So I was starting off, with a win, and I was really excited about that. So for round 2, I played a... Oh wow, we just ate a lot of stuff there, and now I'm just going to get eaten because for some reason the lag is for real. So for round 2, I played a Gengar Trevenant deck, and I got completely annihilated by it. Pretty much, to put it short, just got the Trevenants out really early, couldn't do much. Game 2 was a little bit better. I was able to take like 3 prize cards, but in the long run, he just was able to get out, all the troll cards and just prevent me from items, and it was really annoying. I do not want to play the deck again. So for round 3, I played a fighting deck, and I just got destroyed by it. Game 1, I completely destroyed me. Game 2, I did destroy him, but Game 3, he just came back and just destroyed me. It was a really quick-paced game. Round 4, I played I believe another Seismitoad deck, and we tied. So, at least I tied against the deck, right? And so then in round 5, I played another Seismitoad deck. I did play a lot of Seismitoad. It was really annoying. Just very, very, very annoying. And I played the Seismitoad deck. He annihilated me. And at that point, I was 1-3-1. And, I really thought about just dropping at that point because, there was pretty much no chance that I could ever make a comeback. But I decided to just play out the rest of my games and see what went on from there. In round 6, I played a Mega Rayquaza, the colorless one, Skyfield deck, and I was able to just destroy it. I got Garbler out fairly easily, just prevented him from playing Shaman. Flareon could not, lock the stadium in place, stuff like that, and I just was able to keep the poison on him from Gengar's attacks with a Verbank, and just that added up over time. And that really gave me that win. I won in 2 games for that. So for round 7, I played another Seismitoad deck, and I just played too much Seismitoad to put it short. I really wish I played more Night March, but, that's how it works sometimes. So I decided to still play. I was like, you know what, why drop from the tournament? Why wait like this? I might as well just finish my last 2 rounds. And in round 8, I was able to play another Seismitoad deck, and we ID'd. My opponent really didn't want to play, so I didn't really want to play either. And at that time, I was 3-3-2. Yes, I was at 3-3-2 at that time. And round 9, which was our last round in the tournament, I played a Mega Latios deck, and I lost to it. And I actually did play someone from my league, so that was kind of nice to play someone that I knew just for the last game to have fun with it. It kind of a bad matchup because you just get a Mega Latios set up, and then they'll just start sniping those Garbodors, and then they can play Bats and, play with the Shamans and stuff like that. So that was, a bad matchup, and I played a lot of bad matchups overall. I mean, there are so many bad matchups that I played. I mean, Seismitoad, Gengar Trevenant, Mega Latios. I mean, the only really good matchup I had was the Mega Rayquaza. So now you're probably wondering, what else am I going to ramble on about in this little cut commentary thing? And that is the new standard format. And I'm just really excited for the new standard format. Hopefully I can keep this a little bit more briefer. But I am really excited about the new standard format. It looks to be so great, and I'm just really excited to see what it has in store for us. I mean, to start off with, I think Stage 2 decks are going to be a lot better after it. And, that is always good for a healthy format. You want a lot of Stage 1 and Stage 2 decks to be good enough to the extent where they're not just getting destroyed every time. And now we're in an era, the era of the EXs, if I should say, where the EXs are the only thing that dominate the format, pretty much, for the most part. And, it's just become a battle for people to just see if they can ever run another, Stage 1 or Stage 2 deck, because the EXs are so annoying. They're just overpowered, and, it really just annihilated those Stage 1 and Stage 2 decks. And there's one EX in particular that really did prevent Stage 1 and Stage 2 decks from becoming a thing, and that was Seismitoad EX with Quaking Punch. And I'm so excited to see some cards get banned, especially Laser and Verbank, because those were like the heart of the deck, really, because a Muscle Band, really, with the Quaking Punch, 50 damage a turn really doesn't help. It's not enough every single turn. to take a decent amount of knockouts. So those lasers really help Seismitoad get some damage, because then with the Seismitoad, with the Verbank and laser and the Quaking Punch, with the Muscle Band, you were now hitting 80 damage each turn. So, I mean, it wasn't that bad. And then it would also come back if they were happen to pass without retreating in a way. Then it would be 110. And then you could do Quaking Punch again for another 50, and you'd be able to knock them out if they were still poisoned if Verbank stayed in play. So it really made Seismitoad a big threat in the game. And it just killed off a lot of, Stage 1 and Stage 2 decks that need those rare candies and those Eva Sotos. And Level Ball is coming back, so I'm excited about that. And, Seismitoad really killed off those decks. And I'm so excited to see that come back, because you need those decks to have a fresh, healthy format. It's not fun if you can't create a Stage 1 or Stage 2 deck for, a newer player, or a player that's on a budget, doesn't want these expensive cards, but still wants a semi-competitive deck. And with Seismitoad, you weren't having really any competitive deck. And, I'm really excited to see those cards go, but I am sad to see some other cards go too. I'm very sad to see Darkrai EX go. That was a card that I really loved, and I was really sad to see that go. But I think I have rambled on long enough for this, 20-minute ramble. I think it's been enough for today and for you guys. So, anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys later in the next video.